In this video, I've got something very different for you. So my colleague Kieran Bateman, who works with me on running our different mastermind groups, who's bought and sold quite a few properties, is going to share his information with you in terms of the key hacks for working with estate agents. It's a fantastic video. Make sure you watch it. Any questions in the comments below, and Kieran will personally answer them for you.
So, as Shaz said, here are my top tips for getting the best from estate agents when buying and selling property and investing. The internet is the first port of call for most buyers and investors these days, and that's completely understandable thanks to property portals such as Rightmove and Zoopla. But going in to actually see an estate agent face to face can prove incredibly helpful. Although working with estate agents can be daunting if you've never done it before, remember, if you're going to succeed as a property investor, you're going to need a good working relationship with the estate agents in the areas where you plan to buy your properties. And dealing with them face to face will help you build a relationship with them, and you become more than just a name on an email. So the first big tip is sort out your funding before you even start looking. One of the key issues faced by estate agents is sales falling through because something goes wrong on the financial side. Most of the time, you likely won't be part of a chain, and that can be very attractive to sellers. You need to be able to show them that you're serious about the property and that the process will be as smooth as possible if they accept your offer. As a property investor, you're building a relationship with them and demonstrating that you can complete quickly and do what you say you're going to do. After you've done a few deals with them though, they'll trust you a little bit more and they'll start, turning to you to make those deals. Listen to the estate agent and listen to what they have to say about their vendor, how keen they are to sell, how long the property's been on the market. Once you've made an offer, keep on top of your estate agent, keep communicating with them until you get an answer as to whether or not that offer has been accepted or declined. Only then can you plan your next move. Ask to see properties that have been on the market for a long time. If there's been very little demand, just remember you'll have more room to negotiate than on a very popular property. Have a look at the online portals again. It'll also tell you if the property is listed by multiple agencies. And if this is the case, it'll increase one agent's eagerness to get the sale rather than someone else getting it. So look into the reasons why nobody has bought it yet. And if the deal doesn't stack up, don't do it. Don't be desperate just to do a deal. When you go in to see an estate agent, make sure you know exactly what you want. Know the sort of areas you want to invest in, the type of tenants you want to attract, and your preferred strategy for investing. If you go to see an estate agent and say, I'm looking for an investment property, no agent is going to be able to look at that and go, yeah, I've got the perfect property for you. So your best bet is to have decided on your property strategy, your tenant type. The more information you can give them, the more they can give back to you. And if they give you a property that fits all your criteria, go ahead and buy it. When you get to the negotiation side, going in too hard can damage your relationships with agents. And if this is in your goldmine area and the deal stacks up at the asking price, offer the asking price. Having a good relationship will mean more deals coming your way. So is it really worth haggling over a few grand in the grand scheme of things for one property when you could have more properties and more deals coming your way? But do the numbers. If the numbers work for the property at the asking price, then anything under that is going to be a bonus for you. So you won't need to negotiate hard, and that will make your life easier and the agent's life easier and make your relationship better. If they have no other potential buyers or in competition with other agents to make the sale and get the commission, they're more likely to accept a lower offer from you. But you need to understand that from your research. Take them up on the viewings that they offer you. Even if you doubt that the property fits, it might. It may seem like a waste of time if you're going in knowing that you're unlikely to make an offer. But when you're early in your property investment career, making local connections with the others involved in the industry is key to growing your business quickly. When looking around a property, after you've finished, take a pause for breath. Your emotions can seriously hamper your opportunity at agreeing to a house at the right price. If you're selling a property, remember who they are working for. As a seller, you want to sell your most valuable assets, and don't be led by them. Get them to put in the work for their fee. For instance, chasing the paperwork, checking offers that won't fall through. Get your buyer checks done. Ensure that your estate agent runs all the things that they should be running before showing buyers around your property. Get a range of valuations. 3 is generally a good idea. Putting a home for sale is a big deal, and it's best to get a number of valuations from different estate agents and make sure they explain in detail how they've reached their valuation figure. You're paying the estate agent for their service, and it's always worth opening up negotiations about fees, as these are not set in stone. Before agreeing to use an estate agent, find out exactly how your home will be marketed to prospective buyers. Check out what sort of online presence they have, which platforms they use to maximise the marketing potential of homes on their books. Your ability to communicate with others effectively is key to improving your professional relationships. A good communicator can encourage two-way dialogue and will discuss critical issues, exchange information, build trust, and engage with other people effectively. Communication skills are a prerequisite for a good property investor. So those are my top tips for dealing with estate agents, whether you are buying or selling a property.